we've had the opportunity to work on some of the largest shows of their kind. You mentioned Bellagio earlier. We've worked on fountains of that size, and we've built robotics for those fountains, and that's fantastic. Currently, we are working on a small robot that creates a dancing fountain, but is small enough that might be able to be used on a children's playground, and then have using magnetics again, have it finger safe, such that if a child somehow manages to get a stick in there or something, the magnets will give way before the stick does, right? To make it intrinsically safe. Um, we have another product line that we've worked on and continue to work on that's an underwater, a very, very high torque underwater actuator. I'm hoping in the future someday, maybe some of the submersible programs for ocean exploration will want, these underwater actuators. I don't know what the future will bring, but I do know that I've been fascinated with the magnetic coupling since I was a kid. I just think that is the best way to do it. It takes a little tricky software, as I mentioned earlier. We are running some proprietary position loops to, accommodate for any windup in the magnetic coupling, so we can mitigate that. But wherever possible, magnetic coupling is definitely the way to go.
And regarding that software that you were just mentioning, um, you said it's proprietary. Does that mean that you're working on it with a software systems house, or how is that working?
It's
Or
all it's all in-house. Joe Geisinger, our chief technical officer here at the company, wrote that software. So
okay.
with any magnetic coupling, there's going to be a little bit of windup, a little bit of slip because of how magnets work, right? He's been very clever in writing the software and the position loops in a manner that we accommodate for that magnetic coupling, right? So, we could have gone the easy route and just put a shaft with a shaft seal, but we didn't want to do that because that's going to eventually leak. I don't know how long it'll take, but eventually it will leak. So again, just get rid of that shaft seal. And that required more clever software. It required a stronger processor within the splash valve that can run that software, it can hold that loop, and it can accommodate for that magnetic windup. But that software you write one time, and you don't have to worry about that seal failing.